NuubCast.
Greetings, fellow noobs! Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus, and this is a PvT on Cloud Kingdom. Holy crap, it's Kerrigan and she's playing Terran! What? There's something wrong with this picture. Don't you know Kerrigan is the frickin' Queen of Blades? Don't you know that she's frickin' Zerg master? What the hell? Kerrigan. So wrong. Why would you name yourself Kerrigan and play Terran? So effed up. So effed up. Anyway, his opponent, Light Shadow Crone something. I was about to say Last Shadow. Not Last Shadow. Last Shadow is a Terran player who lives in Korea, who actually has switched to League of Legends, I believe. According to Artosis' Shot by Shot. I should say the Handsome Nerds Shot by Shot. So yeah, welcome to NuubCast. If you're unfamiliar, I am Blomus, and we are all about shining the light of esports where the sun don't shine right up the noob's butt. That's right. I only cast noob games for the most part. Every once in a while, I'll pull out a pro cast and cast it, but I'm not good enough for that crap. I talk a lot of crap about nothing during my casts, but every once in a while, my daughter likes to cast with me. Call her Star Girl. She's 5, and she is pretty damn awesome. And yes, you could probably hear I am chewing gum while I cast. So unprofessional. Kerrigan hiding his what's that called? Yeah, barracks, in the hopes that as Shadow Crone is scouting, that he will not see this barracks, and he will assume that there is a proxy happening somewhere, which is probably going to be a good bet. So he's going to look around for that proxy, and now he's going to go back up to the base and hope that he finds it, and he is going to find it. He's going to find... Now he knows it's there, whether he sees it or not. But he does lose the probe. So now he knows, though, that he's not being proxied, so he doesn't have to throw up a forge and some cannons, or whatever you might do in the event that you're being proxy barracked on Cloud Kingdom. Command Center going down for Kerrigan. Wow, interesting. 1 Rax Command Center. Gonna be able to pull this off probably very easily, unless Shadow Crone decides to 4-gate. I don't think he's gonna do that, especially considering there is a SCV in his base, and even though the SCV is leaving now, I can't foresee him 4-gating, but who knows? Who knows? As far as I know, Shadow Crone is Diamond. I think he has 2 accounts. One of his accounts did get demoted to Platinum, and his other account is a Diamond. So take from that what you will. I don't think it matters. I think the way that the new ladder works, I really hope it works out for Blizzard, because being at the top of your division for the first time ever is actually going to mean something, according to your MMR and your the place that you are in your league. So if you are top 5 in your Diamond League, that means that you're in the top 5 of all Diamond players. Why are you just running around with that Zealot? That was weird. Trying to guess. Try to see, I guess, if he had gases, maybe? I don't know. But, yeah, there's, the way that they're doing it now is they are tying your MMR, or I don't know. It's good. You're going to be ranked in your league based on your placement among all the other guys in your league. Your division, you're going to be placed in your division comparatively to all the other guys in your league. So if you're in silver and you're like 20 to 25, then you are in the top 25% of all silver players. And why I think that's great is it's because it's just going to be less mystery surrounding the MMR and when am I going to get promoted and how close am I. And it's going to stop people from saying, you know, now when you say high diamond, you can actually mean high diamond. It doesn't, you know, before you could be number 1 in diamond and not be close to getting into masters. And they are saying that that's no longer going to be the case, as we see a third command center going down Starport, and it looks like 111 here with expanding for Kerrigan. That is fascinating because really hasn't made much in the way of anything units wise, just a couple of Marines, and yeah, just 8 Marines, and that's it. More Marines coming. Looks like we're going to see some Hellions and some Banshee. No cloaking as of yet. Let's see what Shadowcrone's doing. Pretty much standard business. He's got his Robo over here making Immortals. 3-gate Robo. I didn't even see when he took the expansion. I was too busy talking. But that's what happens here at NuubCast. I talk a lot of crap. I just had someone drop a comment on like a number 542, I think it was, from a, you know, that's at least 100 days ago. Because we're in the 640s now, I think. And he was like, you say a lot about very little, I think, is what he said. And that's actually a very appropriate description of my casting style. I say a lot about very little. But he said he was annoyed and he had to mute the game. Did you see this Banshee? Oh, you do. You have your observer there. Okay. Good on you, mate. So you've scouted around. Shadowcrone has seen everything. He sees the starport with the tech lab, doesn't know where the Banshee is, but has warped in some stalkers just in case, and actually well placed. So if the Banshee decides to come, it doesn't appear as though it is. Oh, here it comes. There are stalkers right there to greet it, but it's going to run away and attack anyway. That's weird. Not even going to get a single probe and runs away. We've got some Hellions out here waiting to come in. I think what he wanted to do, that he failed at doing, was have the Banshee come in, start killing probes, have all the army come back to the back base, try to kill the Banshee, and then run up the front into the natural with the Hellions and kill more probes, which is an amazing plan. Unfortunately, when your opponent is scouting you well, as Shadowcrone is doing more or less, he hasn't seen the third yet, which is actually problematic because then he would see how far behind he is economically, and he might try to expand. But he does have the observer out. The observer seeing another starport going down. Is he responding to some kind of tech over here? I don't think so. We got basically Templar tech, and I don't even see him going for Colossus, so curious I am. Stalker out, baiting the Hellions. Force field! Oh, nice, catches them. Very nice force fields. Probably could have just used the second one and not the first one, but if you miss, you gotta hit. You gotta fix it, you know? And here come the Templars, gonna make some Archons. I don't see him going after Storm. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But now that his third is going down, he can consider that. I don't know if he could afford it otherwise. Supply, pretty even. I want to check the units tab really quick. 62 SCVs to 49, which means that Kerrigan, for being a Zerg, pretty good at macro, pretty good at Terran macro, and really doing well, getting ahead. And is he doing tech labs on all those? Vikings to fight nothing, apparently. And Banshees. It's a very interesting composition here for Kerrigan. The Vikings are worthless because there's no Colossus. He's assuming Colossus. And see this, and I'm sure this is going to be the difference in the game. I guess he scouted most of, he knows everything that's there. He doesn't know about the Templar tech. He doesn't know about the Twilight Council. But he knows about the Robo. And he's assuming, if you see Robo in a TVP, that you're going to get Colossus. So he is blindly making Vikings. Only 2 so far. So that's good. But making a lot of Banshees as well. And this is one I don't understand. Because they're light, Stalkers kill them very quickly. Although he does have Cloak, I think. I think I saw him get Cloak. Yeah? Yeah. Cloak is done. But his Observer sees everything, sees all of the army, knows the composition he's making, knows that there's now Medivacs in the mix, and sees him move out. So he's going to be ready. And look at that, a 4th base for Kerrigan. Holy crap. Macroin like a beast. And he's probably going to have himself a nice little bank by the time this aggression is finished, if he decides to aggress here. Oh my goodness, did Shadowcrow just miss that or what? Because he's totally going the wrong direction. You probably trying to see it, if it's coming. Oh, he scouted this 4th and he wants to go kill it. But if he does that, he could lose. Well, he could lose the game. Because this is a very scary force. Lots of tanks. Lots of Banshees. A little bit of bio to back it up. But really not that much. And he... Did he see something? What did... No. He's moving to the middle, anticipating this... Yeah, look at that. Gonna go up, looking for an army. Where's the army? Where's the army? Where's the army? Oh no! Oh no, here it comes! No! I'm so out of position! But, sieging up, taking down the... He's actually... What's he gonna do? Is he gonna walk up into those tanks? He's gonna lead with Zealots and Archons. Are going to absorb a lot of the damage. He does not have an observer with his arm. Yes, he does. He's got vision. However he's doing it, he can see. Oh, he does have observers. There they are. I couldn't see them. He has 2 observers with the army. So, very nice. Very nice defense. Actually crushed it. Didn't even need to use any storms. But all he did was even the supply count. Love that. He just evened the supply counts. How is that possible? There's no army. Oh, here they are. Tanks. A couple Banshee. Check units. 98 SCVs to 62. So holy crap. So if we check the army tab, we can see that the worker supply 98 to 64, army supply 95 to 71. So 20 army supply lead for Shadow, for Shadowcrone, and he's actually, that's pretty huge considering. But with these barracks going up, he doesn't really have any inroads. Oh, look at those storms! Why are those Templar walking in here? You need more storms. You need more storms. Feedbacking on the Banshees, very nice. Does not kill them though. Storms would be great. Kills a Banshee, kills a Banshee. Scanning for, I think he's thinking there might be DTs, but there's definitely no DTs. And wow, I'm so surprised. I really thought that, oh, that's why. He's 2-2, and the Terran player is 2-2. But only on his mech. So, but there's no bio. What about the airships? Are they upgraded at all? Just the tanks? Nope, just the tanks. Tanks are upgraded 2-2. Nothing else is upgraded. So we lost a lot of stalkers. Man, he tore through that army pretty good. He's really on top of his upgrades, which I think is what's doing it for him. I thought he was going to lose a little bit more in that battle. but he was able to save a lot of his units. Kerrigan having to remake this. He's making a 5th base over here as well. And he's got 2 command centers. What are you doing? Oh, okay, he's making an orbital. I was like, are you putting a planetary fortress? Look at this. So many bases. But now he has no money to make units. Like, it's a cool idea to go out to make a bunch of orbitals and then go and expand and have 7 bases, but you've got 100 SCVs, right? Oh, well, now he only has 74. He had 100 SCVs. So now he can't populate all those bases with SCVs. So, I mean, he's kind of hurting himself. He's trying to get up there in micro. And now he's even things up in army supply. Because remember... Oh, never mind. This is actually pretty even armies. And holy goodness. Banshees getting feedback. Zealots. Charge lots. Raking things up. I'm going to lose the Immortal. This is the first time now Kerrigan actually pushing Shadowchrome back. And he's going to have to reassess here. He's got his Dark Shrine. 3-3 almost finished. He probably needs to take another base. He's actually still mining at his natural. I thought for sure he'd be mined out. Kerrigan has a command center he's not doing anything with. Until right there. Holy crap. That is a lot of freaking mules. Holy free holies. Did you see that? Damn. 11 mules dropped at once. Putting up sensor towers everywhere. Planetary fortresses going up. It's got orbitals to spare. Planetary. Another orbital. And Shadowchrome moving out. Lots of Templar. Lots of Archons. Mainly Zealots here. These Zealots are not going to last long. That's one thing about... I mean, I'm glad that you have... Well, whatever. I was going to say Protoss should have a way to heal like Zerg and Terran do, but they have shields that regenerate, so I guess it's kind of the same thing. So now Shadowchrome can't walk. Can't really take a step without being detected. He's got the sonar out. He does have DTs. They're obviously not detectable. And he can't see this. You know, he doesn't know that the observers are out that are cloaked and everything. What do I hear? Oh, it's the Banshees. And here comes Kerrigan moving out. Now, Shadowchrome is 3-3. The only thing upgrading Kerrigan's army are the tanks, which is pretty good. But the storms are going to one-shot Marines. And holy crap, he just keeps rolling through that army. You know, if Kerrigan's macro wasn't so absolutely insane right now, I have to assume that this game would be long, long over. Because Shadowchrome is just tearing it up army-wise. I mean, look at his upgrades. He's 3-3. Kerrigan has no bio upgrades. No upgrades on his air. All he has is the tank upgrade. And with Zealot's closing speed, that really isn't doing Kerrigan all that much good. And that was an interesting but does he have detection with this army? I don't see any. And the Banshees are gonna look at this. He's just blindly trying to hit, and he actually missed the Banshee. And look at all of these Zealots. That's a lot of Zealots, man. I suck at double clicking. That's a lot of Zealot. And look, Zealots moving in, trying to kill SCVs, taking down bases. So much energy. Hurry up. Get your mules off. Nope. Lost some mules. Could have dropped them somewhere else. Could have dropped them over here. Apparently had some. He must have just done that. Look at so many command centers. And all for muling. He's not moved these guys. Thor's out now for Kerrigan. But I think it's safe to say that Shadowcrone has this well in hand. Look at a 3-1 now. The Thors are 3-3 and the tanks are 3-3. That should be scary. It should be very scary. But if he wants to do that, he has to stop making Marines and Marauders, because they're basically taking food supply away that is just it's fodder. It's like, it's seriously, look, he's got a lot of Marines here. All these Marines are going to die in one storm. It's a lot of Marines. And he's got Marauders, a bunch of Marauders, but they're not upgraded at all. And he's not getting any upgrades. Shadowcrone finally getting some... oh, you need to get in there, son. You need to get in there. See, look at that. All the bio just dies to one storm. So basically you're just wasting food. You're wasting supply on bio units. And look at these Immortals are just going to come through. Hardened shields, man. Hardened shields. Oh, but look at this. That actually wasn't too bad. Kerrigan actually did okay there. And this Banshee, given the opportunity, could clean all this up since none of these units hit air. But look at both supplies dropping. Kerrigan now a supply lead again for the first time in quite some time. Check on the units now. 46 SCV to 75. So now Shadowcrone with the macro advantage, economic advantage. Let's see how he's doing with production. He's got 7, 3 of which are not open. He needs to get on that. Oh, look at this. 3 Robo, 4 Robo. He's going to mass Colossus. Could be, could be. Wouldn't mind seeing that. But look, he's sticking with the Zealots. And it's really not a bad idea. If your opponent is going Siege Tank, Zealots are not a terrible response to have in your army. But look at this crap. That's going to be really good. If Shadowcrone sticks with this, he's going to see himself in quite a bit of trouble. He has no anti-air. And he is not making Colossus, though, either. So... And there's the scan. He can walk right in here and kill everything. Oh, here comes all of these stalkers. He's gonna want to blink under those banshees. He's gonna want to blink under those banshees. There it is. Doesn't even matter though. There's not enough here. Not enough stalkers. The banshees are gonna clean this up. And now. Oh, I just don't like this. He's gone now to almost exclusively bio with just some support mech units. He doesn't have his air upgraded. He doesn't have his bio. No, he does have his mech upgraded. He doesn't have his bio upgraded. He doesn't have any air upgrades. It's all of his upgrades are in his Thors and tanks, and he stopped making them. He really needs to get on that. And now Shadowcrone saying, okay, you want to use undetectable units? I'll show you undetectable units. I got DTs, son, and I will one-shot all of your unupgraded bio. Not that you wouldn't one-shot Marines anyway, but see, look at this. This is the reason why Kerrigan is going to lose this game, and I can say that with confidence. Even though he is up by 60, 70 food right now, he's going to lose this game. Because Shadowcrone is almost 3-3-3, and it doesn't even matter that that he can scan. He's got enough bank. He needs to. I mean, it's possible that he could lose, but look at this. These Archons, forget about it. Forget about it. Actually, he should be keeping some Templar, and he does have one. But no Storm. And this is all bio. DT's walking in here, going to kill everything easily. Storm? Storm? No Storm. One Storm. Just one. Only one is all it would take. And look at, now you've got pumping out 4 immortals at a time. There's no fear here for Shadowcrone. And the upgrades, man. Please. Kerrigan. If you're going to make these units, you got to upgrade them. And now Shadowcrone is on the attack here. And this base got mined out really fast because of all those mules. Oh no! Oh no! Don't lose your observer. Oh, zealots, pay attention, bruh. Yeah, I need that scan. Don't lose the observer because the banshees aren't here. Where are the banshees? No way. Are you actually going to lose this game, Shadowcrone? You better not lose this game, son. You got all that gas, you got all that money. You better not even think about losing this game. You're mining off of 3 bases? Nope, you're out. Out, out, out. You're mining off of 2 bases against... Wow, he's about to be out of money. Holy crap. How did he do that? He mined out all these bases, and he made mech. And he upgraded his mech, but then he stopped making mech. And he made all those banshees and didn't upgrade air. And that's a lot of gas. A lot of money. Try and replant that, but there's nothing there. And Shadowcrone expanding down here. Shadowcrone has the advantage now. I don't know. Oh, Kerrigan is up in army supply. Again. Get the immortals on the high ground. Take out the tanks. Are you only attacking with half your army? Yes. But it doesn't matter. Like, look. These zealots are just tearing through everything because they're friggin' so hardcore upgraded. And see, Kerrigan thinks that it's all DTs and that he's just getting killed by invisible units, but that's not even the case. And he's still not doing anything to upgrade. Oh, he leaves the game. No GG. What the frack? Almost 40-minute game, and you play like that and then don't GG. That's a shame. The macro style of Kerrigan was the only thing that kept this game interesting. His ability to continue to pump out units. I mean, look at this. He mined out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. Like this is basically mined out. I mean, you can't disagree. It's pretty much mined out. It's like 100 minerals left in each patch. And even this one is nearly mined out. So he mined out nearly 7 bases. But because he was making the wrong unit composition and not upgrading the units that he decided to use, Shadowcrone was able to basically crush his army every single time. And even though Kerrigan was able to remax almost every time, like right away, he wasn't able to kill enough of Shadowcrone's army to make it cost efficient. So nice job, Shadowcrone, on the upgrades. And the other thing I would say, scouting. Kerrigan did not scout enough. I don't think... Yeah, he still has yet to see these buildings. So scouting is important. And, you know, congratulations on your macro, bro. Like, seriously, congratulations. But it's worthless without upgrades. It really is. And you have become the poster child for upgrading your units, especially if you stop using. I mean, if you had stuck with mech and only made mech and not made banshees and not made bio, I think you win this game. I really think so. I think because you threw away supply time and time again on units that were not upgraded and just continued to throw them away, the units that you did upgrade, your mech, your Thors, and your tanks, were not able to be effective. You could have gone tank, Thor, Hellion, and or upgraded your air. That would have been fine too, and you probably would have had a much better time because the storms would not have been as effective. Feedbacks would not have been as effective, and you had 3-3. I think no, not before. It was pretty close, but you could at least go on pound for pound with Shadowchrome. Anyway, thanks for watching. I enjoyed that game. It's one of those ones that you can tell that it's kind of one-sided, but it's not really one-sided because of a skill of one person, like for instance Kerrigan's macro. Keep climbing the ladder, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.